Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aniris, also known as the Crystal Bruja. So I decided to do something different. I have been on a shopping spree and I am not afraid to admit it. I have been purchasing oracles and tarot cards and more oracles and more tarot cards and more oracles and you guessed it, more tarot cards. And something came to me. I said, why not do a review on all of these decks? Yes, that is right. We are going to do a review and unboxing on these decks. And then each deck that I unbox, I'm going to use to do a small mini reading on each of the elemental signs. Just to figure out how I like the deck, to play with it a little bit, to see what I'm picking up. I'm also going to tell you how I connect with my deck, how I cleanse my deck, what I do before I actually use my deck. I'm not going to lie, majority of the time when I'm really connected to a deck, I throw it on a selenite charging plate, let it charge overnight, and then I get to using it. The best way to connect with your deck is just to use it right away. Like, that's the truth for me. You know, using it, playing with it, practicing with it, just utilizing that deck will allow you to really pick up those intuitive energies that we're looking for. I am an intuitive reader, so I go mostly on my intuition. I really like to, you know, check the deck out, look at the drawing, connect to the artwork. I'm not really much of a big book reader. I do appreciate decks that do come with like a little mini pamphlet or a book that lets you know what each deck represents and gives you inserts and meanings and all of that good. But majority of the time I kind of throw the book to the side, I toss it, and I just allow my intuition to guide me. And there's been some decks that I have been so connected to off rip that I don't even know where their books are, to be honest with you. So let's get started. I had taken a poll on IG and I asked you guys, what do you guys want to see me review? Which deck do you want to see me review? And this is the winner. When I posted for a poll on my IG asking you guys, which deck do you want to see? The Angel Wisdom Tarot was one of the top chosen. And I am so hype about that because I'm not gonna lie, this was my pick. I had purchased this off of Amazon. Now, some of you have been asking me, where do you purchase your deck? I am a big supporter of local businesses, but sometimes, you know, you don't really connect to a deck or you can't find a deck. You go online, you go shopping, and I had stumbled upon a few decks that I actually really liked on Amazon and I decided to get it. So I had found this particular deck on Amazon. It had amazing reviews. I really enjoyed the illustration that I saw and the little mini inserts that I had right on the card. So I'm so excited that you guys gravitated towards this deck too. Like, I am so excited to open this. It's still in the plastic. It's still covered and I have not connected to this deck at all. So we're going to be doing this together. How exciting is that? Like, I am hyped. Go ahead and take off the plastic first. I've never done an unboxing. I usually am too anxious. So I'm surprised at myself that I've been patient and, you know, waited for this opportunity. Let's put this over here. Now, the box, it's a nice box. It comes with, it says the Angel Wisdom Tarot. It's a 78 card deck and guidebook. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I like this, because I do gravitate to oracle cards more than tarot, and there's a lot of different types of tarot, you know, but they usually all go back to the original Rider-Waite deck, which is this one is the original. I have one that's already out. Let me show you that one because they're bigger. So this is the original Rider-Waite deck. You know, it has all of the major and minor arcanas, the pentacles, wands, things of that nature. So when something says tarot, it's usually going to resemble the Rider-Waite deck, and it's going to have its own imagery. Some may have different names for, like, wands may be called staves, staves. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pentacles could be called coins. So, but at the end of the day, they kind of connect to that deck. That's the original. So I really like this one because let me give you a little insight of what it said. Lavishly illustrated and rich with symbolism, this tarot deck draws upon the wisdom and power of the archangels to help you speak with the divine. You'll find the uplifting interpretations of traditional tarot messages and imagery, including diverse contemporary depictions of classic characters. Internationally acclaimed angel tarotist Radley Valentine includes unique features on each card to make them easy to use, while also drawing upon the long history of tarot to add depth to each reading. This deck offers a positive yet powerful way to find the guidance and answers from heaven you seek. Now, I really like this because I have been getting into angel oracle decks and just really connecting with our the archangels. So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, I am very much interested. Whoa, this book is thick, y'all. Look at that. So I like that part. What really drew me to this, I'm not going to lie. So this is just a book of each of the cards. But what really drew me to this was the fact that each card has a little summary. Can you see that? So I like that because, like, especially if you're a beginner and you want to get into tarot, it can be very overwhelming to understand each of the minor arcanas, the major arcanas, each of the symbolisms and everything like that. So the fact that I had these little inserts in the bottom, like the little paragraphs, I felt like it was going to be like a really good beginner tarot, because it gives you a connection. It gives you like a meaning of what this symbolizes. Like, and for instance, ooh, we popped this together, y'all. So this is like for real first time. So yeah, it has the dreamer. I'm assuming the dreamer could probably be like the fool but this is the dreamer, the magician, and then the dreamer says, a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Then the magician, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So yeah, and then it goes on and on to these. The high priestess, the empress, the emperor. So yeah, this really pretty much is kind of super close to what the Rider-Waite deck is like. Wise counselor, I'm guessing that's the Hierophant. The lovers, the chariot, justice, the hermit, the wheel, which is like the wheel of fortune, strength, release. So yeah, these cards are balance. And then I really like how they feel. They feel nice in my hands. They're a good size, so that means they're really going to be easy to shuffle. And then it goes on. There's eagle, transformation, the star. What I really liked about this was how inclusive the illustrations were. It has a diverse set of characters, you know, some dark skinned, some light skinned, female, male. I like all of that. Like, look at this. Badass, right? So dope. And then again, like I said, and then it has, obviously, this is the 9 of, I want to say, wands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, this is the element that it's connected to, which is a fire. So wands are connected to like fire signs. Let me see what the book says, because I want to know what the other symbolisms mean, because there's like a M-E on the dreamer and then a 0. Okay, so these right here in the bottom corner, in the bottom left corner, the M-E, these are the initials of the archangels that they're connected to. And then it tells you like every book's gonna have like spreads that you can use. There's the Celtic cross spread, which is very popular. So yeah, that's a spread that's really popular. And then there's the 3-card reading, which represents your past, present, and future state. I am, like I said, I'm more of like whatever comes up. I don't really go with spreads. Sometimes I'll do the 3-card spread. I really never really got into the Celtic cross spread. I'm like, I shuffle, and if cards come out, I put them on the table and I just throw them out there, and whatever I'm picking up, whatever intuitive messages I'm picking up, that's what you're gonna hear. Okay, that's just me. You know, everybody does readings their own specific and particular way. I personally like to do it that way. That's just me, and it's been working, so we're gonna leave it like that. But yeah, and let's see special features on this card, on the cards in this deck. Traditional tarot cards have only the image, name, and suit. The suits are like the pentacles, wands, knives, which swords. So we have pentacles, wands, swords, and there's one more. Pentacles, swords, cups. Hey, your girl got it. So yeah, so those are what it's called, the suits, and numbers on the face of the cards. I've added unique features to these cards in this deck to add depth to your readings, as well as make them easier to understand. I've also included a quick reference guide to the features on this card at the end of this section. And you know, and I like this because it gives you more insight of, like I said, of the archangels. So this can get really deep, you know. It really lets you know who you're connected, which angel you could probably call on, who you're connected to, who you can receive more divine guidance and messages from. And then it also gives you that connection to the divine. Oh yeah, I'm liking how easy it is to shuffle. I really like the back of it too. It's like the world with a crescent moon on the top and the crescent moon on the bottom, and all of the cards surrounding the world. I like to get in there, like I'm like big on like just getting in there and like feeling it out. So usually before I begin, I like to cleanse my tarot cards. Like, this is just an unboxing. I'm not about to go deep in this, right? I'm just like unboxing to let you know what I'm you know, like how I feel. Like, you get my first impression. So before I actually use the tarot and start to like do my readings, I like to use my selenite charging plate. Now bear with me, it broke when I recently traveled for business, and I thought I packed it really well. Like, man, I tell you, I traveled during Mercury retrograde and I've never experienced anything so horrid. And then when I got home, this was broken. But then I was like, oh, it's so cute, it looks like 2 crescent moons. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, like I really thought I packed that well. But usually I like to just charge it on my selenite charging plate. If you have sage, you can do a smoke cleanse, Palo Santo, you can do that as well. I also have my aura cleansing spray. I use this to cleanse my aura during readings. You can cleanse the card. Now, you don't want to spray it directly on the cards because it is obviously liquid based and you don't want your cards to get like messed up and all mushy. So I do a quick elevated spray, and that helps like cleanse the energy. You know, whenever you're connecting with your spiritual tools of divination, you want to make sure that you're cleansing the energy from like previous people who have been like dealing with it, and you want it to solely connect with you, especially tools of divination, because they are connecting you to the divine, you know, your spiritual guides, your ancestors, to receive messages. So I have it charging on the selenite plate. Now you can keep this, like, I put the box itself on here, so technically it's cleansed, but we're cleansing the deck specifically. You can keep it on for 5 minutes, overnight, a day, however you feel is suffice. Since we are doing a video, I'm going to do a quick cleanse. And selenite also charges it, so it's like a double whammy. So not only did we cleanse it, we charged it with pure light energy as well. Now if you don't have selenite, you can use citrine. Citrine is really good, or clear quartz. You can also use sound to cleanse your tarot deck. So sound like bells, sound bowls. I've put my tarot decks directly in my sound bowl and done like a quick sound cleanse. Drums, music. Hey, you want to put some trap music, you can do that. I mean, like, at the end of the day, this is your connection, you know. Make it your own. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to give you some insight. So like I said, I really like how the deck is. Let me see if I can do a quick this is when it gets like, ooh, I liked how that came together. Did you see that? That was so effortless. I am not an avid shuffler. I don't play spades. I've never played cards. So literally I've learned how to shuffle just to shuffle my tarot decks. That's when I first learned. I asked my man, I was like, yo, babe, how do you do that little click? And he was like, oh, say less. And he showed me, and this is the only thing. Oh my gosh, like, I'm obsessed. All right. So I'm excited to begin. The cards have been charging on the selenite plate, and you know, like I said, I really wanted to do a quick unboxing. I was not going to go deep, but I want to, so far I would recommend this. I would definitely recommend this if you're, like I said, if you're getting into tarot and you want to know more about tarot, and you need, like, when I first started, I had like little, like these little post-its on my deck that would give me like a summarization of what the suits were, what the major arcana represented. So this is cool, like if you're, you know, if you want to work more with tarot, like original tarot, and the fact that it has like little summarizations of what the suits represents and what the major iconic represents is cool. And also the fact that it has like the initials of the archangel. So this is going to be more of a generalized reading. I would definitely recommend with this deck that you would probably have to study the book. Like, I'm actually going to study the book so I can learn more about the angels, because hello, after all, that was the whole purpose of getting this specific and particular deck. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick reading for each of my elemental signs. I wouldn't be a Capricorn if I didn't start with my earth signs, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and start with my earth signs first. So if you're an earth sign, this is for you. These are for my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn folks. Now, when I connect with my tarot, I obviously... Another way that you can cleanse your tarot, you might see me do this a lot, especially during my live readings, is 3 knocks. This kind of like knocks out that negative energy, knocks out the energy of past users, of people who have been touching or manipulating your deck, okay? It kind of restores the balance as well. So, when I connect, I like to call upon my spiritual guides and the spiritual guides of those I'm trying to connect with. Since this is a generalized reading, I call upon my spiritual guides and my ancestors to guide me for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. What messages do these elemental signs need to hear? What messages do we have for the collective? What is going on for them? How may they be guided? You know, we're still in July. July is still fresh. this just popped out. So let's see what messages you have for this month. We're gonna go ahead and whatever comes up, we're gonna go ahead and go with that. Okay. So okay, the one thing with this, I'm not sure if this is like upright, reverse, so it didn't say anything about that, so we're gonna keep it. Usually in the original tarot, you would do like a upright and reversal meeting. Upright is usually like more of like a positive meaning. Reversal is probably something that could be holding you back, a negative sign or message. So we're going to do just straight upright. Okay, we're gonna keep this light, we're gonna keep this bright. My earth signs, now I'm just getting a lot of energy of renewal. Okay, there's a lot of cups going on, so that has a lot of energy of renewal, a lot of energy of, you know, that water element that's going to come and cleanse us. I don't know about y'all, but I know I personally have been feeling kind of dragging. I see some of you guys have been, you know, just got out of some relationships or are in a kind of like situationship, and Spirit is saying to stay focused, that learn that in a relationship it's also about giving and taking. Sometimes we always kind of want to be like right. You know, the Seven of Wands really depict that energy of always feeling like we're right, always feeling like we have all the answers, and it's okay, we don't have all the answers. So that being said, choose your battle wisely. Understand that, you know, we are also able to receive and not give. So that means we're able to receive answers, we're able to receive advice, and not always be the one to give or to guide. You know, sometimes we get overwhelmed because we're just natural born leaders and we want to be in that position role, but that pushes people away. That doesn't allow people to come and take care of us. That doesn't allow people to come and nurture us. And with all these cups coming out, Spirit is really saying it's time for us to allow others to pour into our cups. I see some of you who have been going through an emotional roller coaster, especially with love. I'm getting a lot of love energy. It can be with old friendships, old lovers. I see some people are coming back into your life and you guys are trying to start anew. And it's going to actually work out if you allow yourself to be nurtured, if you allow others to step up versus always kind of trying to get one over, always trying to be the leader. Spirit is saying that a lot of the things that you've been asking for, a lot of the things that you want within your relationships are going to come and they're going to flourish. This is the time for you to let people pour back into your cup. Now, this is something else. There's a lot of us, a lot of you are kind of experiencing too a creative spark. Spirit is saying right now is the time to create, to get out of your like mood, get out of your head. Like everything doesn't always have to be perfect as soon as you put it out there. You know, I think a lot of the times, you know, earth signs will sit on a project, will sit an idea because it has to be perfect, it has to be right, and that doesn't allow for constructive criticism. That doesn't allow for our ideas to be shared with the world. Nor are we going to build a community if we're kind of like being introverts or sticking within ourselves. So step out of your comfort zone and do what you love. Do what you love. Okay. This is really resonating with me a lot because this is the Three of Coins, and it has a lot to do with receiving and also working with others. This has a lot to do with us being able to work with others. Again, we can't always be leaders. We can't always be on top. We can't always be the one in that leadership role. Although, like, hello, that's where we kind of fall in line and that's where we do our best. Sometimes we have to sit there and say, look, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me out? And creating that bridge for others to step up for you will allow you to see more relationships flourish. It will allow for you to see relationships with work people, friends, and romantic partners flourish because you're giving them an opportunity to step up and to really show up and be themselves versus trying to control everything. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, yeah. The Emperor. The Emperor is like a big sign of always being in control, always kind of dominating, and we just that dominating energy is like it needs to be thrown out the window. So July, allow yourself to kind of let go and go with the flow. Don't always have to be in control. This is going to ruin a lot of relationship. It's going to cause a lot of friction if you're always feeling like you have to be in control, because then you're always going to have to like step up and you're going to be super exhausted. Some of you are losing that peace of mind. The seven of swords is coming up. It's like losing that peace of mind. Some of you are honestly kind of embarrassed to even ask for help. You know, you're like embarrassed that people are going to see a weakness. They're going to see like a secret part of you, which is, hey, I don't really know everything, or hey, like I'm lost. Some of you feeling really lost. Yeah, really lost. Let someone else steer the boat for a little bit. Let someone else kind of steer the boat. Let someone else guide you. Allow your intuition to guide you. A lot of you are going to be coming in encounter with psychic or downloads, psychic energy downloads. Some of them are going to be coming within your dream or even in your environment. Allow the divine to guide you. Allow your intuition to guide you. Allow friends to guide you. There's going to be a shift in your routine, in the construct, in the structure that you're so used to. There's going to be a lot of shifts, and Spirit is saying that you're going to get really overwhelmed and almost fall into depression if you don't allow someone else to guide you during the times that you're feeling lost. So with that being said, some of you have been feeling kind of sick, feeling kind of depressed. What you need to do is let go of control. What you need to do is let go of this old construct of your life that you had. Let go of expectations and understand that you need different set of tools. You need guidance. You need that teacher, that mentor, or you need someone in your life to actually step up, but you have to let them step up. You have to let them show up for you. So allow that to happen, and you're going to see that you'll be so much happier. Let go and let God come in. Let go and let the flow happen. Okay, be like water and just flow, and you're going to see that things are going to really shift for you and be so much better for you. So these are for my earth signs, for my Virgos, my Capricorns, and my Taurus. Which archangels should we connect with, should you guys connect with during your journey to guide you more? So we have the 10 of Wands, and I'm going to assume that means Archangel Michael. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so for the earth signs, connect with Archangel Michael. Is the one you call upon if you're feeling unsafe. He's known for helping to protect us and also soothing our fears. Michael carries a great sword of light, which he can use to sever unwanted energetic connections to the past or to people you feel need to be safely and lovingly removed from your life. If you lack self-confidence or clarity on your life purpose, call upon him. Archangel Michael is also known for helping fix broken things like your car or other equipment. His color is a deep royal blue, sometimes seen with a hint of gold, and his name means he who is like God. So that's for my earth signs. Please let me know if this resonated with you, if this message was something that you received. I would really love to hear about it. Next, we're going to go to my air signs, okay? All right, so this is for my air signs, which are my Aquarius, Geminis, and Libras. Let's see what what message Spirit has for you guys. Spirit for what messages do they need to hear? My air signs. Wow. My air signs, you guys been going through it, y'all. Like, y'all have been really kind of like low-key suffering in the background, and Spirit is saying don't worry. Like, all of this shit that you've been going through is going to kind of be pushed to the side. I'm getting the Justice and the Chariot, which is showing a lot of energy of moving forward. Spirit is saying that it is now your time where all of that negative thoughts, all of the I'm seeing some of you have been like trying to start some new projects, some new businesses. There's been like things that you've been trying to start that you feel like have been just like going to shit, right? Spirit is saying all of that negative energy is about to kind of go out the window. A lot of you are going to experiencing success. You're going to get knocks on your doors from opportunities that you thought that were out the window, that were no longer yours. Spirit is saying to be patient, that the Justice represents that is your time now. It's your time to receive. There's people who have kind of been doing you wrong. Spirit is saying you don't need to do no karmic energy on them. You don't need to wish them wrong or wish them bad energy, because you have that karmic energy around you where it's like a boomerang. If someone does something to you, it's going to go right back to them. So be patient. Those people who've stabbed you in the back just recently, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs. Spirit is saying to focus on your prize, to focus on your energy that's going to be coming to you, on your blessings. There's been some people, especially in regards to business, I'm saying that some of you have like a business partner or someone you were about to do business with, and Spirit showed you, they showed you like, listen, this is not a person you want to get into business for. And I know right now it seems like, damn, like, well, I'm really upset. Like, I was really counting on this. But in the long run, you're going to see like, wow, this paid off for me. This really worked out for me. Because imagine if I would have set this in stone, like did a contract with this person. This has a lot to do with relationships as well. Some of you have lost people, lost money, lost relationship. And it's because it wasn't really your time. You kind of needed some time. The moon is showing you that you needed some time to really trust on yourself. You have a tendency to lean on others, to kind of lean too much on others. You know, our earth signs have been like pushing people away. You kind of lean into them. And Spirit is saying, yeah, it's good to have your community, but are you being codependent? It's time now to be independent. Learn how to trust your gut. Learn how to trust your intuition and to follow that, okay? Because that's what's going to guide you into your blessings, okay? No more handouts. No more handouts. No more saying I have an idea, but let me go call so-and-so to see if they can work with me with it. No, it's like your time to shine. Okay, the Six of Coins is saying it's no more handouts. Your abundance is going to flow, but it's going to flow independently. You're thinking that you have to do this with somebody. You're thinking that you have to have like a connection with somebody. And it's like, no, you have all of the tools. Spirit is saying that you are that light. You are the star. You know, but you need to trust yourself. The moon is saying you need to trust yourself. You know, you've been going through phases. You've been going through like these doubts, these moments of insecurity, these moments of like, I don't know if I'm good enough. And right now is your time to shine. Let these negative thoughts kind of let go, because they were manifesting into real life challenges. And Spirit is saying, yeah, it's time to step up. I'm getting the King of Cups. It's definitely time for you to step up and to really understand that, you know, you are the shit. You know, you have this. You can be the person to guide others, okay? A lot of your efforts, like I said, are going to be rewarded. Right now is a good time for you guys to make investments. I see abundance coming to you, coming a lot of success, a lot of financial rewards. But Spirit is saying, don't just think about the present. Okay? A lot of the times we kind of just like think about the now, like what is going to happen now, what are we going to do now. The King really talks about how to put yourself in a position of power. Sustainability, if I'm saying that word right, sustainability is the key word that I'm getting. What can you do right now that's going to create growth, that's going to create future abundance, that's going to create that generational wealth that you're looking for. Make sure that you're planting the seeds and you're nourishing them. Not just plant the seeds and be like, okay, when is this shit going to grow? It's like, no, you have to plant the seeds, nourish them. Some of you have been thinking about going back to school or taking some classes, learning a new trade. Yes, do it. Do it. Get off your butts and do it. Like I said, right now is the time for you to stop leaning on others. You're starting to see that being codependent and leaning too much on other people is not healthy. Okay, let go. Let go. Again, that's that flow. That's that flow of letting go of others, people, in a way of like, I'm holding on because I feel like if we fail, we fail together. I don't feel so bad. But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you really learning? You know, what are you really gaining from that? It's actually holding you back. So again, push forward. Push forward. The Chariot is all about pushing forward. It's all about seeing the hard work pay off for you. But in order for you to get that payoff, you have to really put in work and be consistent. Even when things don't seem like they're kind of working out for you, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? Archangels will help guide our air signs. Which archangels should air signs work for? The Sun. You. So, Archangel you is, I want to say it's like Ulysses or something. Let me see. Uriel. I hope I'm saying that right. So Uriel is the archangel of epiphanies and brilliant ideas. If you're looking for amazing new insights, he'll brainstorm with you and give you fantastic input. But Uriel isn't just an intellectual. He's also the archangel of emotional healing and life transformation. These things are all connected because those epiphanies can help you heal the past so that you can change your life into what you want it to be. It's no secret that he and Gabriel are my favorite archangels to work with. So this doesn't have nothing to do with Uriel. This is now a personal preference as far as like this particular paragraph. Since I'm an author and spiritual teacher, ideas and words are my life. His name means the light of God. I see him as being a glittery golden color, although others perceive him as solid yellow. So that was from my air signs. You should work with Archangel Uriel. Now, let me know if this resonated for you. Let me know if you received this message with open arms. Next, we're going to go to my fire signs, okay? My fire signs are Leos, Aries, Sagittarius, all right? So let's see what message Spirit has for you. We're going to go ahead and call upon Spirit. I call upon Spirit for our fire signs. What messages does the Divine have for them? What do they need to know in order to be guided this month? What is coming their way? Our fire signs. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So my fire signs. Wow. My fire babies. My fire signs. You guys are so into like acting strong. You don't want to let anybody see your weakness. You're like, your power is within your strength. And that's such an amazing quality to have. But it can also be a hindrance because, you know, when you feel like you're not fully like in a position to like show off or to give to others, or it can really make you question yourself, all right, which has been leading to a lot of bad decisions. Okay, the 5 of Swords, Spirit is saying that you guys need to like just step back a little. You have been making some unwise choices, especially in regards to business. The 10 of Wands is, the 10 of Coins is showing me that there has been some wrong business moves, you know, it's been very spontaneous with you guys. Some of you have been spending too much. I see a lot of like spending habits on things that really don't matter, things that are really not going to benefit you, and it's to make you feel something. Most of it seems like to be materialistic, so you can feel like, okay, people can still think I'm doing something, people can still think I'm moving in a certain way, and Spirit is saying like you need to stop all that. Okay, you need to stop back, take a step back, and really find balance. Be okay in that stillness. Be okay in that time where, you know what, all eyes are not on me, and I'm fine with that. Be okay with being in a point of hibernation. You don't always have to be strong all the time. You know, there's that duality, you know, showing weakness and strength. It's like, it's not a sign of weakness to say that I'm not strong right now. I'm struggling. And that has a lot to do with allowing for new beginnings to happen for you. Okay, you have to allow for new beginnings. When things happen unexpectedly, or when changes happen, it can throw you off like completely. And I'm seeing that you've been feeling kind of off balance. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's okay. It's okay. It threw you off, but now it's time for you to kind of get back in that momentum. Kind of find a new way. Hello, after all, you are a fire sign. After all, like you know, things may burn around you, but you can rise like that phoenix and really push through these ashes and show out and be like, I'm here and I'm here to stay. Now, with the 10 of Coins, I don't just see like, you know, fiscal irresponsibility. I see a lot of peace coming to you, but you need to find, again, that sister, here's that word I can't say. You need to find balance, basically. You need to find balance. You need to find what fills your cup in a way that's going to create that flow and that abundance for you. Okay, because some of you have been getting good money. You know, money has been coming to you, but you're like, how can I, like, what can I do with this money? What am I supposed to be doing? There's like that lack of motivation. And Spirit is saying, work on your inner child, okay? Some of you have been being too firm, firm in your ways, and it's like, work on your inner child. Allow that inner play, that imagination, that curiosity for life to come back out. You know, if all eyes are not on you, that gives you an opportunity to really step into your like silliness and really just have fun with life. Life doesn't always have to be serious. Life doesn't always have to be like flashy. Life doesn't always have to be in a place where you're kind of like dominating. Okay, it's okay to kind of be in the background right now, because this is your time to plan. This is your time to realign and refocus and shift. Okay, yeah, it's definitely your time to realign, shift, and focus. Get back into your purpose. Get back into that place of peace, that place of namaste and oneness. And a lot of you are going to get your next groove, or your next like epiphany, through meditation, through stillness, through yoga. Try some more spirituality. Add the spiritualness back into your routine, without it being something that you're doing for others, without being like content, without being like, oh, I have to do my meditation because I want to make a post today, or I have to do my meditation because I don't want people to think that I'm not in alignment. This is about you, and it's about you recovering yourself and getting back into the routines, regardless if people was watching you or not. Okay, so this is all about taking time. Okay, if you've been feeling exhausted, if you've been feeling kind of lost, it's because you need to just take time away and kind of like step back into yourself and be honest with yourself as to like why you're feeling this way. Some of you have been really dealing with a lot of depression, you know, and it's like, it sucks because people can't fathom like you know, they always see you positive in the light, or kind of in the middle of everything, like the mixy crowd. And when you kind of isolate yourself or step back, it's like people don't really come checking for you, and it makes you feel even worse, because you're like, damn, like, do people only want my energy when I'm good and I'm uplifted? But Spirit is saying to let go of how other people are going to see you. Let go of your past. You know, growth comes from understanding yourself on a deeper level. Okay, growth comes from understanding where you're at right now and where you want to go. I see that some of you need to heal relationships that you have with people from your past too. And when I say let go of your past, I mean let go of people and situations that you know no longer serve you. But there has been some people from your past who you didn't intend to let go of them, but your arrogance and your ego kind of pushed them away. And now you're in that same space where you're feeling like, okay, I don't want to be the one to apologize, or I don't want to be the one to call them. But Spirit is saying, you know what? You had a misunderstanding. Put your big girl panties on, put your big boy pants on, and call this person, or call, and it has a lot to do with friendships and business relationships. Let them know that you messed up, regardless if you plan on working with them or you plan on being besties again, whatever the case may be. You need to speak your truth and be real with yourself that, damn, I messed up, I did this, it was a misunderstanding, I was wrong, and I just want to clear the air. Okay, so, but with that being said, embrace your inner child, have some fun, act like nobody's watching you. Don't have fun in the means of people watching you to feel validated by others. Live your life for yourself, and you're going to see new ideas come. You're going to see new projects happen. You're going to see a new life expand from that energy, because you're actually being super authentic versus like, what can I do for other people to see me? Now, for my fire signs. Archangels. And I feel like the archangels that we're pulling out so far have been so in alignment with the messages that I was receiving for each of the elemental signs. Here we have AR for our fire signs. And this is a fire card as well. So let's see, Archangel AR is Archangel Ariel. Fire signs. Archangel Ariel is someone you should work with. Is a great archangel to work with if you're concerned with manifesting abundance, prosperity, or fulfillment of your material needs. She's also considered to be connected to animals, nature, and the environment. Because of her relationship with nature, Ariel presents herself to me dressed in more forest-like clothing rather than typical angelic robes. Her name translates as the Lioness of God. So I often think of her as a female counterpart to Archangel Michael. She is associated with the color pale pink. Nice, beautiful. So protect yourself and what you have created. So that was for my fire signs. Let me know if this resonated with you. If you received this message, I would really like to hear. Next but not least, we have our water signs. That's our Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. I didn't have to look over that. So we have our water signs, which is our Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. I want to know what Spirit has to say for our water signs. What divine messages do you have for them? What do they need to hear during this time? So, water signs, you guys are stepping into your greatness. You are stepping into your power. You are realizing that everything that you tell yourself that you are, Bitch, you actually are. Like, you're embracing yourself fully. A lot of you have been doing a lot of learning, okay? You were tired of kind of allowing yourself to kind of be in the background. You were being all up in your emotions, kind of looking at yourself, feeling like I'm not good enough, like I need to learn more, I need to know more. Then you stepped into your power. You checked yourself and you was like, hold up. I do know. I know a lot. I am capable. I am motivational. I am giving. I am brilliant, independent, like the queen. The Queen of Wands is just showing all of that, and it's coming up, and the King of Wands as well. You have that duality. You are realizing that you can be motivational, you can be inspiring, you can be all of this good thing, and you're also checking yourself. You're also checking yourself. A lot of you have been doing a lot of releasing, which has gotten you to this place of greatness. You're checking yourself and you're like, you look like, I know I can be all of these amazing things, but because I embody all of this, sometimes I can be a little controlling, a little overbearing, a little too giving, because I am giving. I can expect too much from others. And this has given you an opportunity. If you have not, make sure that you're checking yourself so you can have that balance. Both the king and the queen show up. It's showing you that you have that balance, but you need to make sure that you're constantly checking yourself. You're releasing those negative and stagnant energy that's holding you back from really stepping into your power. And some of you have done that. You kind of did your shadow work. You've been releasing certain type of energy that you're realizing was holding you back, that was keeping you from being your great ass self. And I'm so proud of you. I'm seeing too, with this is coming a lot of, like, you're like attracting so many new people in your life. Friendships have been developing and getting stronger. I'm seeing the Two of Cups, the One of Cups. A lot of people, it's like reciprocity, and you're like finally like, yes, 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 yes. You're realizing that I don't have to stop giving. I don't have to stop loving. I don't have to stop. I'm just giving it now to the right people. You're like finding that balance, you know. A lot of that work that you've been doing is for you to remain authentic, because you love these aspects of yourself. You're very loving people. You operate with like a lot of heart, and you're realizing like, I don't have to stop loving. I don't have to stop giving. I just need to stop giving it to the wrong people. And with that, you're seeing the relationships in your life develop more, because you're nourishing the right set of people, the right set of relationships. Some of you have stepped into some new love relationships. Spirit is saying, trust your intuition when it comes to connecting with people from the heart, when it comes to connecting with that romantic aspect. You guys are just naturally psychic individuals. You guys are very intuitive. So trust your intuition. Spirit is not going to guide you wrong. Yep. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, with that being said, the awakening is showing me that a lot of you are, like I said, are stepping into your intuitive powers. You're getting more spiritual. You're getting more in depth. With that being said, don't overwork yourself, okay? The Ten of Wands is coming in. It's showing me that you may be feeling kind of tired, feeling restless, because like with this new energy, you're like, damn, like I wasted so much time kind of doubting myself, figuring out where my place was in my life, in this world. And now that you found your groove, you're like going all in, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But make sure that you're finding that balance. Make sure that you're not overworking yourself or saying yes to too many things. There's a lot of like you who being spread out thin, okay? You're saying yes to too many things because you're like, I have this amazing energy, I just want to give it to everybody, and everybody's like noticing this, and they just want to cling to you and gravitate towards you. So protect your energy. That awakening is showing you, plus with that One of Cups, is showing you that you need to also make sure that you're protecting your energy. Although you're kind of figuring out your gifts, figuring out your place in this world and your own uniqueness, you have to make sure that you're protecting your energy, okay? Make sure that you're protecting your energy in a sense where when you're saying no, and don't feel guilty about it, because you need to rest. Some of you are not resting. I'm getting a lot of restlessness, a lot of like go, 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 go. So Spirit is saying, make sure that you're resting. With rest, it's going to come a lot more new like opportunities, because you're gonna, when you sleep, when you rest, new ideas are gonna come. The birth of new projects are gonna come. You're gonna get that opportunity to kind of reset and come up and be like, okay, I can balance this out. I can figure this out. Okay. Be careful what you speak. Okay, Spirit is saying to be very careful on how you communicate and what you speak on to others and with others. Some of you, again, are not releasing. Okay, some of you are not releasing those negative traits that you have. You're worried about always being misunderstood, so you always feel the need to explain yourself, which can cause arguments, because it's like, okay, the other person's feeling like, okay, I didn't mean to I didn't communicate that way. There's like a misunderstanding constantly, because you're not releasing that subconscious insecurity that you have, that subconscious need to always be validated. Yeah, release that. And when you give to others, when you do for others, do it from your heart. Okay, don't do it to receive recognition. Don't do it to gloat, to brag. It's like, I really want to do this, and it's something that I really want to do, because trust me, you're going to be rewarded. Trust me, people are seeing it. They're appreciating you. They are loving you. So understand that when you do things, people are actually seeing you and validating you, whether they say it right when you want them to or not. So again, release that sense of control. Release that sense of wanting to be validated, or your insecurities, so you can really step into your power. With that being said, I see a lot of new opportunities coming for you guys. I see, yep, the Two of Wands. Spirit is saying that the world is your oyster. There's going to be so many opportunities you have been making, especially for those who have took the time to do the shadow work, to release. There's going to be some new shifts happening for you guys, whether it be a new home, a new relationship, a new project. I just see a lot of new opportunities coming for you guys. Okay, Spirit is saying to continue to move forward, to continue with your plans, even when it seems like it's getting a little rocky. Go back to that energy of being like, everything will work out for me. Trust your intuition as to where to be guided to next, and you are not going to be steered wrong. So I'm really happy for you guys. This message was for my water signs. So which archangels should our water signs work with? Archangel, we have the Hermit, RZ, Raziel. If the famous sorcerer Merlin had been an archangel, he would have been the very magical Raziel, who's definitely the wizard of the archangel realm. He can help you understand esoteric information, heal from past life issues, or interpret your nighttime dreams. But like a spiritual mentor, he can be a bit demanding. If you call upon him, he'll expect you to work hard and regularly on your goals. His name means the secrets of God, and he's said to sit at the throne of God, writing down all that he hears. He shows up in rainbow colors, much like a prism. So if you start seeing rainbows everywhere you look, you may have just found yourself an angelic mentor. So that's beautiful. Please let me know if this resonated for you, if you received this. Okay, so I did the collective readings and I really liked it. I really like these cards. I'm going to definitely pay more attention to the book. I'm going to read upon it before I start working more and more with this deck. Now, a little review. As I was shuffling, I noticed that some of the cards were already like kind of like getting, I don't know if you can see that, had a little lifting. Some of them are already like folding and bending. I personally like my cards to be more sturdy, but you can feel it, they're really thin. So I knew that was bound to happen, but I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly. So that's one of the cons that I'm not feeling. Like this one's really is like kind of like already tearing. And like I know I can be rough, but like damn, like I'm not an avid shuffler, so I didn't think my shuffling was going to create the uplifting of the paper. So that's something that I'm kind of like now I really enjoyed connecting with the cards with you guys, unboxing, and you know, getting a feel of the cards and really allowing for you to see how it is when I first get my tarot cards, when I first get my oracle decks, and how I connect with them and everything of that nature. So if you have any questions for me, or if you just want to like book a reading, you can definitely find me via my email, thecrystalbruja@gmail.com, or visit me on my website, www.thecrystalbruja.com. I'm going to be doing so much more of these videos. I actually really liked it. I thought it was super fun and exciting, and I love doing collective readings. So if you connected with the readings, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to share this video if you really liked it. You know, I'm also going to be posting a little of this video on my IG, and I think I'm going to be doing a live soon, so check me out there if you're interested. If you want to do that's a way that I connect more with my decks as well. When I first get my decks, I love doing lives to connect with you guys. Like I said, I'm more of an intuitive reader, so this was fun. And if you have any questions about this particular deck, please let me know, and I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge. And if you're interested in this deck, I'm going to leave a link below on ways you can find it. So again, thank you for joining me, and thank you for coming to my page. This is your girl Nairis, the Crystal Bruja. I hope you have a great day and a great night. Blessings and abundance to you all. Ciao.